Hey everybody, Eric Meehan here. It is Saturday the 14th of September, and it is a root day, by the way, biodynamically, in case anybody's wondering. And of course, that means maybe tonight you want to enjoy a frosty brew, something like that. If you're going to do wine, I would recommend doing something very fruit forward, simple, nothing that you're hoping to get, a lot of deep impact from. Go with something basic, delicious. So today I want to talk about something, what's new is old again sort of thing, which is orange wines. I touched on it briefly yesterday when I was talking about rosés and saying sort of they're the inverse of a rosé, right? So like rosés take on their pink hue because they're left in contact with the red pigments of red grapes for a lesser amount of time before they become red wines. They're rosé wines. So orange wines, or what we call skin contact wines, if you will, actually a very, very ancient style of wine. And when I explain why, you'll probably get it. Basically, so here, okay, so first of all, this is the 7th edition of the World Atlas of Wine by Hugh Johnson and Jancis Robinson. You can see how well loved mine is. Everybody who likes wine and maps should buy this, by the way. These are varying, mostly white grapes and some red grapes over here, but I just kind of want to show you. So up here, that's Gewürztraminer, a white grape technically, right? But that's the hue of the grapes. Chenin Blanc, you can see kind of orange. Down here, this is Marsanne, and this is the big one, right? This is Pinot Gris. Just above it, you can see Carmenere. These are red grapes. This is a white grape, quote. And just to sort of bear in mind, there is a Pinot Blanc, there's a bunch of Pinots, but the Gris and the Pinot Noir, these are all mutated cousins of each other. Grapes are extraordinarily mutatable, so very often you will have white versions of something and red versions of something, and sometimes gray versions. Gris means gray, right? And obviously you can see how dark that is. Now, if you leave the juice, once you crush that grape, in contact with some of those darker hued grapes, you will get pigment. And so because they're not clear, right? That's clear juice that is taking on the hue of the skin, just like reds do. And again, like I said, it's a very ancient thing. I mean, you'd put the things in and you'd kind of walk away, and they would take on the hue. They take on tannin, right? From especially if you left like some stems and stuff in there, but also just tannin from the skin. So that's what an orange or skin contact wine is. It's one of these white grapes that's been left in contact with its skins, and again, sometimes with stems, etc., and taking on the feeling of those things and the color of those things. Is it your style? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Some people really are drawn to them. Some people think it's kind of weird to drink a white wine that doesn't A, look white, and B, has some grippiness, etc. to it. Is it right? Is it wrong? There's no right or wrong. It's what it is. Anyway, I hope you learned a little bit about orange wines or skin contact wines today, and I'll talk to you again soon.